Hey guys, how you doing? This is a Conquest match, and this is DaSpoofy. What Conquest is, I'll leave a link in the description. It's some sort of UU thing, where you get UU Pokemon, you get 2 to start out with, and you can win more by beating your opponents. And I actually have quite a few right here, and Ganja right here, he has 2. So, when you don't have enough UU Pokemon, you use unranked Pokemon to fill the spots. And I have Ampharos right here because it's Assault Vest, and it kind of counters Mega Pidgeot, and that's exactly what I need. So I lead off with it, thinking lead off with Rotom, and then thinking he might go to Torterra right here. I went for the Dragon Pulse. I was going to go for the Volt Switch, but I really didn't want to be in a bad position against this Torterra like I am right now, because my physical wall can't do anything to it. So I'm going to Honchkrow, possibly going for the Brave Bird. And I know he's going to switch right here, so I'll go back out into my Infernape. As he goes in Rotom Heat, and I am Naive Nature, so... I'm going to die to this Volt Switch. And that kind of sucks, because Infernape could have done pretty well, considering its speed and everything. Now I go out to my Espeon, and I forgot this thing was Scarfed, which is so stupid. But I'm just going to go for the Shadow Ball right here. And fearing his Sock may be Scarfed too, I'm going to go into Aromatisse, and he reads that pretty well. Now I'm going to go out to... No, I'm going to Protect right here to get some health back, avoiding the 2-hit KO. And he should predict a switch, a Wish right here, but I don't know. Now I'm predicting a Trick because he's done that before, so I'm going to go out to Espeon, as I am now Choice Scarfed Espeon, and he has Life Orb. I'm just going to go for the Shadow Ball right here. And him switching saved me the game. I'm going to go out to Ampharos right here because I can take any hit and Volt Switch out. This is stupid. I have Static, so he doesn't get paralyzed, which is one stupid thing. And I go out to Hunch right here, and I'm just going to go for Pursuit until his Uxie dies. And it just goes for Rocks right here. It's Choice Scarf Rocks, which is very irritating. Anyway, I get the boost right here, and it goes out to Torterra. He knows I can win over his whole team if he doesn't go out to Torterra and have me lose a whole bunch of health. So that was a smart play by him. Now I can have one more kill. I don't go for the Sucker Punch right here because the Will-O-Wisp seems obvious, and it turns out I'm faster, so he was defensive. I go to Espeon right here, and I'm now Choice Scarfed, and this is when I realize, oh my gosh, I can win the game with Espeon. So I go for the Side Shock, and it does like 35, like, this is so bulky. I go to Aromatisse to get some health on my, Ampharos so I can bring it in on this. I think first I'm going to get my health back right here, as he gets a crit, and I just Moonblast, hoping I get the drop so I can bring in anything I want to a little more safely. He keeps going for Freeze Dry, which is controversial, I don't know. I really want to bring my Carracosta, but I can't because this thing has Freeze Dry, so... good move slot for him. I'm going to go for the Wish right here, and now I'm going to pass it off to my Ampharos so I can actually do something. He goes through the Freeze Dry, it doesn't do much, and I get all my health back, which is great. I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt, thinking he's going to stay in, and he does, and this thing is really specially defensive. I am Assault Vest. Modest maxed special attack, and that's like 115 special attack. That's not bad at all, and this thing takes it like a champ, which is unfortunate. Now I do make a misplay right here. I should have went for the Volt Switch right there. I could have won pretty early with Espeon and Psyshock, though I would have nothing to take on Pidgeot at that time. I'm gonna go to Aromatisse right here and Wish. I'm just going to keep passing health off until he switches, and it turns out he switches that turn. He wishes, I'm just going to go for the... No, I'm going to go out to my Ampharos because I can get my health back up and possibly kill him. He stays in Hurricanes, and guess what? He gets the Confusion, and guess what? I hit myself. And all I need is to get this Volt Switch off so I can kill this Articuno. And I don't get it off because I get confused. And he goes out to Mega Pidgeot, predicting this Aromatisse. And I'm just going to go for damage because I can't roost off. I don't want him working up or anything. I thought he might have work up, which would suck. Now, all I see is I need to get up Rocks, and I can sweep with Espeon. First I need to scare this thing out because I don't think a Psyshock would kill Pidgeot. And he kills off my Carracosta. which is fine. I'm gonna go out to Ampharos, and all I have to do is not get confused. He goes to the U-turn, which is, I don't know. And I kill off this Articuno, which is great. Now I can just bring in my Espeon and win, because it's faster than everything, and it kills everything. So that was a good game. That was against Azian. He now has just Rotom Heat, and I'll show you all my Pokemon that I have. I think I have 9 now, and I think I have the most out of everyone, but not the most powerful, because there's some players like Pearl and Volbeat down. They have a lot of good mons, so I'll show you, and I'll be right back. These are the Pokemon I have. I have Aromatisse, Sweezing, Honchkrow, Infernape, Espeon, Tangrowth, Mega Pidgeot, Hydreigon, Ferroseed, and Guja. So I'm doing pretty well. I have some really cool mons, namely Mega Pidgeot and Hydreigon are really nice. I love Tangrowth. Tangrowth is great. Honchkrow is awesome. Espeon's done so well because everyone likes to spam hazards. Mons I like to use that aren't ranked. Kirikosta is really cool. I beat Exmarth with it because it totally walls Mega Glalie. And my team overall is pretty Ice Weak if you haven't noticed. And Hitmonlee is really cool. As a Rapid Spin hasn't worked effectively yet, but as a Mach Puncher and using High Jump Kick, it works well. What else? Regular Blastoise with Rapid Spin and Roar and Scald. I use a lot of walls. And I used Tangela before I got Tangrowth. And that's pretty much it. I've used a bunch of other weird stuff. Oh, yeah, like Assault Vest Ampharos. But it's pretty much just to match up against my opponent. If you really want to win this thing, you gotta look at your opponent and what he has, and then tweak your team around to what works for that. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll leave the link in the description for the Conquest thing, and you can participate next time maybe, or just follow along. Alright, peace out.